Okay.
Hi, I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Hi, I'm still Grimith.
And, this is very nearly Let's Not Get On With It Together Aerobiz. We've restarted a few times because, of course, this time we took extra precautions to ensure additional stability across this network setup, and it's gone far poorer than it did in...
I'm not live broadcasting this time, and somehow it's been a failure to launch. But don't worry! Well, I can't say my joke line about Hitbox is looking into it because I'm not live broadcasting. Anyway, welcome to year 4.
Yeah.
Playing the second hardest difficulty requires global network, 4 million passengers hold per year. Neither of us are halfway to that.
Nope.
I don't think I have a whole lot to do this turn, but I'll take a gander.
Sure, min-max your routes. It'll refamiliarize you with what it is that you were up to.
You just want a fucking excuse to do that shit yourself. I'm not fooled. You can't trick me. Like this matters, because we're going to promptly lose connection with each other again. You were just telling how Zerfall messaged you squawking, "Oh my god, how'd you do that?"
Yes. I will eventually have to get back to him and say, I don't really know.
Grimith did it after, pestering me for 2 years. Maybe you should try asking him.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
Aww. Grimith, why you no like Zerf?
It's because he's Canadian.
Oh.
Speaking of Canadian...
This is the self-loathing airline.
It apologizes to everyone, including itself. Also, Air, I believe, just opened up a new route between Vancouver and Honolulu, which is rude!
Well, yes, but you can crush them.
But I need every shekel I can muster to try and topple the great Air Fifi.
I suppose you have a point there.
You're damn right I have a point. I have numerous points. I am like one of those little games that children used to play where you just draw a bunch of points on a map and you try to make squares.
Eh? Is this some variant on Paper War?
Wow, way to be ethnicist. way to culturally insult the Canadians, eh?
Earthshire believes that you being a pointy game of triangles or something is pretty accurate. Not sure.
You need to pull out my Erdenshire to Grimith translator for me. See if you could fucking break that down for me a bit, Chief.
I am not entirely positive myself, but I'll certainly encourage anybody who's providing feedback in the chat, because otherwise it's going to just look stale over there.
I'm glad I pinged all the viewers on hitbox.tv/Grimith to look at hitbox.tv/Bo the Vulture. They'll look at the email message and go, what the fuck is this shit? Nothing. That's what it is. Fucking nothing.
I have had people on my channel ask specifically, hey, when you're including the link on, if you make a YouTube video about it, could you include the http:// and all of that so that it will automatically hyperlink so that I don't have to copy and paste things? Because that is too much effort.
I mean, it doesn't take that much. I just copy-pasted the shit from fucking, my address bar so it creates a hyperlink.
Yeah, no, you can do it. It's just that if I happen to just be there and typing hitbox.tv/Bobo the Vulture, which if you put it in an address bar in any modern browser would get you there, that's too much. Right. Too much to do.
Right. I'm about to make a save state because I'm done with my turn. Flee. Alright, progress, guys. We did it.
Our previous year's management results are shown above. Sales are increasing, keep it up. But apparently not by so much that I have special fanfare.
Yes.
So I'm being asked the settings of this run. This is on turbo difficulty, if I remember right.
It's on hard
It's on
difficulty,
hard. That's
which is the second hardest difficulty level in the game,
Yes.
which primarily determines how many passengers you have to haul in 1 year in order to win the game. In this case, it's 4 million.
Yes. I guess turbo you would need 4.5. But instead...
yes, and professional difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty of the original Aerobiz, it's 4.5 million. The two AIs have started in not bad cities, London and Rome, but they haven't amounted to much. Bobo picked a very powerful starting city in Paris. I picked a less powerful one, but still okay, Vancouver. This is scenario 2.
Yep.
Which means that everyone starts with more money and more airplane options. You also don't have an airplane that can fly that route, because the A310 doesn't do it.
Huh.
Maybe you intended to go from Tokyo to Moscow instead of LA to Moscow?
It's possible, or I may have intended to buy 767s and just did not.
You picked up A310s, which are just a little short.
Just a bit outside. Well, isn't that a pip? Well, let's try from Tokyo. I have the extra slots. Surely I had them for some reason.
Yes.
As
you watching at home, the likely winner of this game will be Bobo, considering how much money he started with and his powerful position, but Bobo does lack some experience with the original Aerobiz. So it's possible that I might be able to win. But ultimately, everyone wins because of the fun we're having, and the times we're sharing, and the fact that after all this time, we're playing multiplayer.
Yeah, I think you can do it. You just need to believe in yourself.
I think I'm going to need more than believing in myself. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Well, that could happen too.
If I just keep distracting you with a shell game, you'll surely make mistakes.
Or if you keep on just doing very basic things like telling me, maybe you meant to do this, and I immediately say, oh yeah, maybe I did, as this just happened here.
Right.
I feel as though my true intent probably was to fly from Los Angeles to Moscow, and I just bought the wrong planes, but Tokyo to Moscow is not a bad route.
I like to think that while I might be helping you during these turns, I also just don't want you to take twice as long with these.
I'm going to go ahead and take a quick look at my routes. I'm going to try and make it quick. Now, this game does help in that it has arrows, little helpful arrows. Alright, so we got fewer passengers and fewer profits. I know I need to adjust this.
Of course, the thing that could be really happening is that we both keep circle jerking our fares up and down. Like, oh, that's max this turn, better raise it. Oh, it's lower this turn, better lower it. Oh, it's raised this turn.
Yes, it could be that nobody has an idea of what the hell they're actually supposed to pay for any of these. Alright. Alright, improved, same. Tokyo to Mexico, let's change that. Very delicate adjustments. I mean, you don't want to strain anything.
Very delicate.
It's super delicate, yeah.
You know, Bobo might purchase another stock company 100%.
I might have the financial resources, I suppose, if profits continue to be sort of...
in part, it did help. He was able to buy so much stock because Star Air, or whatever it was, did crash down to $2.
Yeah. I don't imagine that's going to happen again, but... honestly find it very hard to really understand what the game tries to tell you, reading all the stuff it spits out. It does take some adjustment if you're not used to the game, but basically,
I think the game has a fairly easy learning curve compared to other turn-based strategy games.
Yeah,
it doesn't throw that many numbers or graphs at you.
So what do I want to do from here then?
I have played it off and on. Like, we first rented it when we could rent Jumanji, so it's been a few years.
It's been a minute. How about Cairo is very long, isn't it? Although I could still do it. 7,620 miles. I could do that with a 767.
I'll hook up that valuable Cairo route.
Well, it's good to do it now while it's not at war. I mean, at this point, we've kind of picked through a lot of the really profitable cities. I haven't hooked up to Vancouver yet. I just don't have the right slots in the right cities where I have hubs. But I mean, I'm not going to Tehran. So that's kind of.
You could help end the war.
I could help end the war.
And of course, you can make hookups to cities you already have connections to in this game. Like, you can, like, if you say have, like, an LA to Tokyo route, you could then do a Moscow to Tokyo route or whatever. Like, just because you have cities connected doesn't mean you can't connect cities again. Yeah,
and I think basically that'll be something to get around to eventually. I imagine once I have a world net established more or less, and I'm just looking to sort of, like, just raise profits and passenger numbers, that'll be the time to sort of just look for more lucrative additional routes to take. War!
Oh, the war has worsened.
Oh man. It's been years now. I mean, I say that.
Raising oil prices, man. Terrible.
God. What?
Oh, Aerobiz is eating your passengers with a 747.
Sons of bitches.
A Tal Air eating my passengers with a DC-9. Rude.
They seem to have just generated more passengers out of nowhere, though. I mean, you took a slight hit, but they just managed. It
might have just been people who weren't going to fly them anyway. Of course, have to keep in mind that passenger symbol is variable, and, like, it changes, so it's completely fucking mutable, just like the laws of physics.
Okay.
I know. Good reasoning, right?
Sure.
So everyone's making money, everyone's profitable, great.
Yeah, that's the way that we want to be. Oh, a Tal Air entering Lagos. There you go. Honolulu to Delhi. That is an interesting route.
London to Buenos Aires. Good work.
I mean, I get connecting your home city to various different, places around the world. But, yeah, just like sort of a random hub to another random hub. I have to imagine Honolulu was the hub there, but I guess it could have been New Delhi.
Oh, something I'm curious in checking is this London to Buenos Aires route that got set up here. That's only 7,000 miles, huh? Oh.
Well.
God damn it.
See if you can save a state.
Yeah, we didn't lose our fucking, like, Skype connection.
It's true.
Let me go ahead and pick state. Let me go ahead and state save.
Let me go ahead and put up an It's Not Raining wallpaper in case we have to restart the whole system.
Okay. Yeah, we will. Like, I have to restart ZSNES before hosting a new netplay session, which means you have to as well.
Alright. Let me go ahead.
It is a fickle beast like that.
So
of course, fucking Zerfall would fucking ask you for a guidance, and now everything fell apart. Thanks, Zerfall.
Must be him. Alright. Gonna go ahead and end this session then.
You're
not the recording session. Oh no, the recording is still going on. People are going to get to watch the It's Not Raining.
Right. We went through a quarter. Damn it! All right, every host of the server.
I really should have some kind of test pattern up there instead.
I think what you have is fine. This is what I get though. I'm trying to check like the stats for that route between London and Buenos Aires, and it's like that's fucking it. Bam.
7,000 miles? No way.
I'm like, how dare you?
Wait, it says connection successful, but it hasn't taken me to the lobby yet.
Did you uncheck the checkbox?
Did uncheck the checkbox.
Hmm.
It is on TCP. There we go.
Now we're at the... That's a little worrisome.
It's already started in poor shape.
Yeah, being rather fickle today. Who could say? The system does work. It's just this particular... Now it's taking forever to fucking load the ROM.
Oh god, don't tell me it's confused because I moved away from the window.
It will do that. Okay.
I mean, I'm trying desperately to... there we go. I wanted to make sure I didn't continue on with the recording with the wallpaper image of Steve Christie.
Right.
Just hanging out there. I did start the video that way. For maybe about a half a minute before we actually got, you know, going.
Going. Let's go ahead and set up this new route now. 6 flights per week, please. 20% is fine.
Whee! Wow, that airplane already started out, like, in the air.
That's our new technology.
Yeah. It's, what do you call that?
The plane forwarding.
Skyhook launch. You basically just hold on to a balloon and the airplane catches you.
Well, Ital Air just hooked this up this turn, huh? Well, guess I'm glad to compete with them. Fucking Ital Air in my dick. That's right. I said that.
Sure, why not? A 747 in your pee hole.
It's really big. I have 17 hearts for the blood flow required. Alright. Hold on a second. I'm gonna click out of the window. Let's see what kind of tragedy that causes.
Oh my god, no.
Okay. Everything is theoretically fine. What do I want to set up? Well, I guess I need to see what kind of slots are available. It is currently my turn. I am canned.
Yep. You're canned. I am Air Fifi. We got through a turn, so no. It has not been my turn yet in the second quarter of 1986.
Of course, the real reason why it's probably not so far between London and Buenos Aires is because it's going over, like, the Arctic, right? Or no, that doesn't work because there's a North Pole and a South Pole. What the fuck am I thinking?
It could cross over the East Pole.
I'm on the East Pole. I'm on the West Pole. Maybe. I wonder, is there any possibility which you guys would just be generous enough to just give me slots for... No.
Yeah, now if you were talking about, say, London to Vancouver or Moscow or something like that, then yeah, that would probably be a deceptively long line for a deceptively short trip.
I blame Mercador. This is all his fault. I'm fucking confused.
It's true, Uncle Andros. Things are unfortunate, but
I have an idea. It's a cunning scheme.
Make it a full court press here on the on South America.
I don't know whether this will work if I can fucking wait, but I'm trying to analyze my knowledge of game mechanics here to see whether I really give a damn. It's rough. It's hard to give a damn sometimes. Okay.
You are weighing your knowledge of gameplay mechanics versus your ability to give a fuck? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, that's exactly what you're hearing. You deduced the situation perfectly. Good work. How long will this take?
It'll be a minute.
Alright, get started on the minute. How far are these two? 48.78. A310s. Yeah, I'll buy 2 A300s. I don't think there'll be that many passengers who want to go between those 2 cities, but fuck it. We'll do it live.
Sure. Fucking thing sucks. Play us out. What does that mean?
Reference my greatest hero, Bill O'Reilly.
There you go.
He actually was the window into real-time news for me, story time. 9/11 happened when I was in 8th grade, and my father, as it turns out, really watched Fox News. He in particular really liked the O'Reilly factor, and Hannity and Combs, back when Hannity actually had like a partner instead of just being Hannity. So my exposure to like the world of news, because that's when I really started getting interested in like shit happening around because of 9/11.
Because shit was really happening.
Yeah, at the time in 8th grade was through fucking Bill O'Reilly. So thanks, Bill.
Well, as an older gentleman, my memories of that day involved going to my Journalism 101 class in college.
Wow. I bet that was fun, right?
Oh, actually, it was interesting. I woke up that morning and my car was not working. It was in the shop, and I was really pissed off about it because they'd had it for a long time. So I tried to call the shop, and all the circuits were busy. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Took me a while to actually, like, in my like early morning brain, determine what the hell was actually happening. All right, 14 slots. Now I can make some new magic happen out of my hometown. Now the question is, what magic do we want to make? It is a balanced city that is growing.
That's good. You gotta have a balanced diet. I know now you're looking down there at like Africa from Paris, and you're like, oh man, how am I supposed to make the body? Bang. Look, you gotta touch Vancouver.
I might touch Vancouver. I might show Vancouver on the doll.
Huh?
No. That's terrible. No, I gotta fly from like Tokyo or someplace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Alright, so
now, Bobo thinks purely in terms of like Aerobiz supersonic mindset of like, longest route is best route, except no substitutes.
it's a very important money-making aspect in that game. This one, I guess I'm gonna find out, but
Well, I mean, it certainly helps for making fares, too, like in this game as well. Distance is really a big deal. So, I mean, you're not wrong to think that way.
yeah. Now, I mean, obviously, like, traffic from one place to another is going to be a larger issue. Good. 10 slots in Tokyo.
How about that?
Let's chat it up with them. Get all the slots.
9 months.
Take your time. I know you want to just
forever.
fill up on sushi.
Sushi!
Oh, I don't have time to wait for these people to cook the fish. Just put it in my mouth. Alright, Chins. Hang on a second. What are you doing, young lady?
She's negotiating for you in Cairo.
She's negotiating for me in Cairo. And I was gonna fly to Cairo out of NYC, so I'm gonna need some 767.
NYC? You mean LAX?
I do mean LAX. I mean USA. USA.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You gotta be lax, man. I'm a lax man. Yeah, I'm a lax man.
Right. I can buy a maximum of 24 planes. I'll buy 2. That's all I'm gonna need next turn. I need to be careful about getting so far ahead of myself as apparently I have done in the past. Let's go ahead and check out charter companies, because haven't done that since we started this new session. I want to check my stock holdings here.
First off, your investments in Europe.
Let's take a look at the investments in Europe. Is Europe okay? I don't know.
It's good!
Seems to be.
You're the only one in Europe now.
Let's see how much of Europe we can buy.
Neat. 32%, yeah. 32%, yeah.
And let's take a look at how Star Air is doing.
Well, it's up to 42 now. It's almost like
Almost
up to, like,
recovered.
where it crashed.
It went, the stock price was $48, if I'm not mistaken. And then it went down over the course of 1 quarter to $2.
Yeah. And it had held stable at 48 for several quarters as you kept pulling out and putting a smaller margin in, and pulling out and putting a smaller margin in. And then it climaxed because you pulled out so many times.
Well, you would think that's when I would, but that's
well,
neither here nor there.
Maybe you did too. Maybe it was mutual.
Feeling is mutual, guys. All right. Let me look at the one new route. I guess I don't have to too carefully go through everything here. Let me just see how Tokyo to Moscow is doing. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. And I'll be able to add 2 planes to that in 9 months. And then I'll be able to do some kind of other flights out of Tokyo. That'll be nice. Yeah. So let's go ahead and quit the turn here. I don't know why I feel the need to conduct business at such a brisk pace, but maybe it's just I have to feel like we have to get in as much of this game as possible before something terrible happens to the to the session again.
Is there a way to check the fuel cost? I don't think specifically for a certain route, though you can check like fuel overhead in the larger like data screens, and I'll show you that the next quarter when it gets to my turn. All right, we both opened a route simultaneously from Delhi to Honolulu. He hauls more because he's using 747s.
Yep.
Not a surprise.
I apparently just clawing slightly away. Oh, Air, come on, guys.
But war does bring more fuel costs on the table, and of course, like the fuel grade of the plane also matters for efficiency too. I actually hauled more passengers than you did that quarter.
I believe it. You opened up a couple of routes. I think I've only been able to open up maybe one a turn. And Air Brit and Air both profited, which is...
Well, they made profit last turn, too. They just actually have showing pink.
Yeah.
Moving along. The AI does, rather than focus on making global network, just likes to, like, make, routes. Like, even in cities they've already connected. They don't immediately rush for a global network. Yes, thank you. You're starting to give me my ending message, although I will not qualify for ending the game this year. Okay. This fulfills what I wanted to do, though. Before I do this, though, first off, let me make a state save. And now, let me press the correct button, which was not bad. We cycle back to me. Okay.
Oh, this is informational. I don't think I do how to do this.
Okay, so that's overall income, and you can check the various, companies to see where annual sales and profits and stats and, your total assets, where that all is. Marketing-wise, is where you can see overall what you're paying in expenses. Fuel and other. I imagine the others for upkeep and shit. And down there at the bottom you can see what you're paying for the ports you hold, your repair budgets, your ad budgets, your service budget. I don't remember what brand is, other than a cereal. So you can see overall what overhead you're paying for fuel in a war that is more expensive. And you can sort of check what kind of profits and sales you're getting from your businesses. I don't have any hotels, but Bobo does. Let me see if I can actually check his stat here. There we go. We're looking at Air Fifi here. They're paying a lot of other expenses, but they do make some sales in hotels. So yeah. There's that.
Now my other expenses are higher than yours, but I do have the I do have some bad habits in terms of inefficiency in this game that could explain that. I tend to keep more empty airport slots open. I tend to have more planes lying around.
On hand. Yeah.
So those sort of little details add up. They give me, I guess, slightly more freedom to do things on the fly, but they also cost you if you're, it's the price of not planning everything far enough ahead of time.
I originally was going to do this flight from Vancouver to Rio instead of New York to Rio, but I actually wanted to set this flight up as soon as possible.
Also, that allows you to do the A300, right? Which has...
Well, I just purchased this A300. Yeah, that has a higher seating capacity. But the real reason why I did that, if I go to the correct option, and this was my knowledge of game mechanics here, was because that gets me to 16 net cities, which allows me the chance to create a network promotion.
Okay, so now you will be advertising, and that will theoretically make the rest of us look bad in comparison.
Yes, providing that the network promotion is a success. Of course, there's a chance that it could fail. I'm doing this in quarter 3, but I'm not expecting to win the game anytime soon. This just has the opportunity for me to get more income bucks, right?
Sure.
Okay. I suppose we might connect to Rome. We'll get 6 slots in Rome. I don't really care enough about Rome to get more than 6 slots. I say as I then back up and figure, maybe 12 slots in Rome. Maybe I'll want to make like a route there or some shit and be a dick to a Talair. Who can say?
You can always
9
get more
months,
later.
I changed my mind. Fucking micro! 9 slots. That'll do, pig.
Gotta start running out of things for these agents to do, huh?
I don't think so.
You take that back, you motherfucker!
Just a casual dismissal of your input. I don't think so. I was like, oh, okay, fine. I could be that way, twat. I guess I'll hook up the rest of South America. Sure. Hello, piano keys.
Oh.
Something I was also considering was whether I wanted to try and like corner the market in all the slots in like Lagos or Nairobi to see if I could fucking shut you out from getting anything, but there's too many open slots in those locations. I couldn't get them all. Aha! I have 40 slots in Lagos. You're like, all right, I'm still gonna win the game, motherfucker. So what? Big fucking deal. 40 slots in Lagos. Get fucked.
All of your profits every quarter go just to propping up the failing Lagos airport. It's like, why do we have to keep these slots open? No planes ever come here. You keep those ready for me. I might want to use them sometime.
That's right, goddammit. Do I want to adjust these routes? I'm not hauling as many passengers as I once did. I think there's too many networks crisscrossing the landscape. Although if that promotion's a success, that will change numbers bigly.
Oh man, I don't know about advertising. It's some kind of dark magic in this game. I've never really explored it.
Network, like the individual route promotions, I think can be pretty good if you're like competing on routes.
Sure.
But that's not really something you end up like doing a whole lot. So I should probably lower this by 10% points. Because I'm not getting that many passengers on that route. Okay. I don't need to buy any planes for next turn. I don't care about setting up any hotels. I don't think they're worthwhile to do in this game, even though I have done it before in the past.
So do the hotels in this game have any discernible effect on your passenger loads? Or are they just another, like, profit hub?
I did keeping it 100 with you. I legit don't know. I don't actually know whether they affect your passengers. They might a little.
All right.
And it could be the situation where it doesn't hurt to like try if you've got plenty of money to throw around like you do. Dude, you're just full of money, not me.
Well, I mean, you just put it all in stocks. You had money before this.
Well, I need to save up money for airplanes. I also need to
Sure.
save up money for the end game strategy.
Oh boy.
Because you could blow all of your money for the next 3 turns and still have more money than I do.
Sales
It
are
helps that you
decreasing.
make double my profit every quarter.
Damn it.
Alright, there's your Cairo slots.
Hooray!
Alright, Paris to Cairo, engage.
That's it.
Paris to Cairo. The Talair is already on this round with B747s.
And a lot of them.
Well, 3, yeah. They're hauling a great deal. They got them all full.
Well, it certainly seems like if there are that many people that want to go, I should be able to carve out some amount of turf there.
Yeah. 4 flights per week, 4 flights per week, 4 flights per week.
I'm flying for a week.
Sup, bitches?
That's right. Now, where do we go from here? Which is the way that's clear?
Which is the way that's clear?
Hell if I know. Oh,
You
I
go
was,
visit the penguin, you go to Sin, go directly to Sin.
Wait a minute, don't I?
You do have a negotiator in Vegas.
There he is. Quit hiding behind the edge of the screen, you goof.
Damn it, you found me. You actually already had 6 slots in Vancouver, too.
Oh, fucking hell.
You've negotiated there before. I thought you had. And I think it was just like, oh, no, I don't want a crater out there. Good thing you have all these planes on hand. Remember, all roads lead to Paris. You don't have a plane to fly this route. Plane to fly this
Hell,
route.
I don't.
Plane to fly this route, yeah.
I don't have a plane. Alright, where will I set? Sure. Why not?
You're flying directly from your home to my home. I'm not.
I wanted to pay a visit.
That's why your route starts in Vancouver.
I wanted to get back. It's just like the Olympics. Getting back is the most important part.
Oh, you're right. Shit, good call.
Alright, let's take a quick look at the routes here.
Take a quick look at the routes, yeah.
Yeah, now I have... No, I don't have competition on this. I would have sworn I did from the,
There's just not that many people who want to go. Not that many people.
That's fine.
Not many people.
Still nobody enjoying the,
The bajingity of it all.
virginity of this particular... Wow, what a
No
little
respect.
rat's nest going on here. What in the LA? I need to get more planes on this. This seems like it's a moneymaker. LA to Rome, doing okay. Hong Kong to Paris, we have... No? It's interesting. I keep seeing routes where I seem to be doing worse this quarter and thinking, oh, this must be one of the ones I have competition on, and nope.
Well, if you could tell, like, you could see through the golden strobing
Yes.
lights for the competition.
I could, but... Yeah, no, that's... Here's Honolulu. I have Air Brit. in competition with me. They are charging 2,700. Okay, I can see where they might be getting.
They're also flying one flight per week. And your numbers are stable there, as opposed to last quarter.
Yeah, I will go ahead and tweak at them anyway, just because I feel like that's the thing to do.
Did you move a bit further from your headset mic, or you talking lower?
I think I was just talking lower.
Okay.
That's all that was. Alright, so let's see here. Tokyo to Moscow. Do I have the extra slots now, do I? Could have sworn I did.
No,
nope.
You don't. You have the extra slots in Moscow, not Tokyo. You're getting the.
Still talking.
Why do you guys like this game? Because we do. It's fun. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a pastime. It's America's pastime.
Why do I like ice cream? I cannot go into the subtle textures and I'm not like a wine connoisseur or aficionado who swirls the glass of Aerobiz around and goes, yes, the faint hint of mahogany, like woodbark.
Sure. Why don't you spend 6 months getting us more slots in LA? And
it's a fun, colorful game with good music to it, and it's got some crunch and the turn-based mechanics. Something you can just relax to.
It's a relaxing, non-linear adventure.
I don't know, I'm seeing a whole lot of lines here.
You know, you have a point there.
They're not arcs.
Here we go. There's Europe. Wow. Way to
Europe.
Hop up. You know what? I'll go ahead and invest anyways, even though I'm getting less and less for each individual purchase.
Looking
now
forward
because
to you
the market's
purchasing
going
that out at 51%, so you can have those flights to London, Rome, and Moscow.
It'll be fine. Now let's see.
Oh, I must say, Piano Keys, I do enjoy the succulent delicacies of a good Aerobiz.
Right, so
on a fresh bed of fava beans.
Gonna get extra slots in Vancouver. I might have to find another city to fly into Vancouver from at this rate.
Or you could tell your negotiator, change my mind.
Nah, you know what? Vancouver to Tokyo seems like it would be good. Although
you can directly compete with me.
Someone's already doing it. Could be trouble. Could be dangerous, but then again.
We can both lose that money on a route as we charge minus 50%.
Yay!
Pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Pew 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 pew! You're like, fuck it, speed through that.
Yes. Oh, gee, I guess I set dialogue to extra fast. Who knew?
No, how about that?
Oh, nice gains there. Yay!
Unfortunately, it seems that my promotion failed because it's not giving me any text saying that I did it successfully. We did it, Reddit. Although, that said, my play numbers have gone up, so maybe when it's multiplayer, it doesn't tell you that you had a successful promotion.
Well, doesn't it give you a, yeah, well, I mean, it'll give you the little, like, rah-rah pictogram one way or the other.
It says, like, during, like, that interchange of the competition that your promotion was successful.
I'm being given potential strategies in the chat here. It might be a good idea to compete against Grimith, even if I open up a less profitable route to do it.
You do make more money than me, but I don't have an insignificant amount of money either. By all means!
You do have the amount of money necessary, for the most part, to conduct business in the game.
Australia will host the World's Fair next year. A320's been introduced. Yeah, it was a failed promotion. That sunk like 160 million. Tragic. Alright, that's not the button I meant to press. So we're gonna Try it again. Good thing I sped to 16 connected cities so I could have a failed promotion, you fucking harlots.
At least you get to start again immediately. It's not the, you don't have a failed advertising campaign and the person has to continue working on it.
Yeah, well, it still cost me for fucking $100 billion.
Oh, there's no denying that happened.
It most certainly transpired. Anyway, I think the A320 has an A fuel ranking. Let me check.
Yeah, but it's like a little tiny short-range plane, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cheap 4,181. It's like a better DC-9.
Yeah.
The fuel ranking A, Bobo. A.
That is true. I mean, in these war-ravaged times, that is an important thing to have.
No, I don't want to cancel it. Success with the promotion. How about you just actually fucking succeed? Never think about that, hotshot? No, you didn't. Because you're stupid.
You need to put more posters around to make him think about doing things like succeeding.
2 people already have this route. I could just like barge in. Hello, AIs. What's going on, guys? That's exactly how it sounds. I think that was 4180, and the route was 4160. I might actually buy some A320s just to stick on that New York to Rome route since it's in such competition. 4180. That's exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's on the nose. It's like you were made for that A320. I like it. You don't have a whole lot of passenger capacity, but I'll buy 2 of you. Because I just want to be a dick to
You're just being a nuisance now.
That's right. Now I have this A300 still sitting around, and I think I could use you on this route right here. I can. We'll buy 1 more. You can have a friend. You got a friend in plane. You got a friend in plane. We'll buy 2. That way I can still have 1 just hanging around, mind in the shop.
1 for the museum.
And I will not invest the rest of them. I'll just leave it sitting around. It'll look pretty.
That beautiful, beautiful cash.
Yeah! You're doing good!
Our rivals are becoming successful. Australia hosting World's Fair. A320s. Show us your 20s.
Woo!
6 slots in Vancouver, huh?
You got the slots!
Oh, man.
You got all the slots, yeah?
Well, how long is this route? Oh, just too long for, just too long to be putting A320s on there.
By a few 100 miles, yeah.
That's alright. They don't have all the amazing seating capacity I'd want anyways. No, actually, let me take a look here at something.
Just fucking throw 747s on it, minus 50%.
LA to Paris, Paris to Rio, Paris to Tokyo.
Numbers are going down for you across the board, Bobo.
What is this?
Is this? What is this? They've given up on Air Fifi. Waving the white flag.
No, guys, come on. We can do this. We can do it together.
All you gotta do is believe.
Naturally. No.
Yeah.
What is everybody doing? You are off talking again. No, don't break off the negotiations. I just wanted to see what you were doing, man. I just wanted to catch up.
6 months invested, fucking yank her out. All right. I like how every time you look over there and try and connect those, we giggle.
I didn't know numbers could go so high.
T.
No.
Numbers.
Can't imagine either of those routes are going to make huge amounts of money ever. I could just do those from Tokyo and get cheapo planes. That'd be a thing to do. I already have this route.
You just connected that one last
I
turn. That's what I'm doing.
That is what you're doing. You have A310s on the route. Looks like it's a good idea, what you're doing.
Oh, what's gonna be great is you fucking open this route and be like, I'm gonna fucking undercharge and we network promotion successful.
It's entirely possible. Let's see here. 4620. Actually, wait a minute. Why would I do that when I could use A310? Yeah. Where is it? Oh, I only have the... There they are. I was looking for my A300s. Where are my A300s at? Where they at?
Advantages of person who goes last.
But I don't have the advantage at this point of a network promotion. That's not something that's going to happen for me until
Well, you've had the same number of turns I've had. What the fuck, Bobo?
numbers could go that high. That's
Like,
right.
if you had connected a city you hadn't connected right then, this turn, you would have had 16 cities and thus had a network promotion.
I would have. I can't argue that. I mean, I could argue it. It would be silly. Sure. Let's go ahead and get everything going in. Let's see, Tokyo to Delhi is the better choice out of the two? Out of what two? Like
Well,
Delhi
the
and
two
Singapore?
you were looking at, Delhi and
Yeah.
Tehran or Delhi and Singapore.
Yeah, well, on second thoughts, I'm looking at maybe if I just do... Yeah, Paris to Singapore. I'll have to use fancier planes on it, but I'm hoping it would make a healthier profit out of the whole thing. Now then, let me look again. How much longer are any of these things going to take you? You are going to be done getting slots in 3 months, but I'm going to need to use those, so no real getting extra. Okay. No real getting extra, okay? Now then, let's start a charter company.
Start one.
Ooh! We are in the black again! Star Air is now pure profit. That is good news until...
Well, there is a turn advantage. One could argue that was lost in investing all of that money in there and just keeping it there. Then again, you've made quite a bit of profit, enough turns to do pretty much whatever you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, I have a nice little nest egg now that if I ever found myself in a position where I was losing money hand over fist and could not turn a profit, I would be able to use that as a little infusion to get me going again. Wonder if the war's still going. Peace! No. Damn. So close.
Well,
It was a temporary ceasefire.
that is the blood truce. It's peace. Oil prices are gonna go back down. Meat's back on the table, boys.
Open a new route from Tokyo to Vancouver. Alright. Ooh, you have a successful promotion that's drawing more passengers.
Yes, that's why, despite the fact that your A300s can fit more people on them,
Yes.
you somehow did not get more people. Oh, New York to Honolulu. My plane just doesn't fucking move. Like,
It's like, that's cute, what you're doing back there.
Okay, year 4 is in the books.
Yes. Alright, let's take a look at everything here.
Bobo and I have both hauled over half of the passengers we needed to beat the game in a year, but that counter is going to be reset back to 0. Because you have to do it in 1 year. Profits-wise, Air Fifi made like $300 million more. I made like $700 million more. And I have one more, like, Net City connection. But we have the same number of routes.
This is a good look at the quarterly earns.
The numbers-wise,
Well, I mean, we're both doing well.
we are both doing well.
And, you know, I'm happy enough. I'm pleased how things are going. I like it. I appreciate it. And I tell you
Good.
what, folks out there in YouTube land, next time you're gonna get to see the exciting year of 1987. So
It's gonna be year
look out for
5.
that. Yeah.
Hey!
Yay, year 5. I'm Bobo the Vulture.
I'm canned.
That's right, he's canned. And this is Let's Get On With It Together Aerobiz. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the future.
Bye-bye now.